Hey everybody. The question of the day is, what is the first thing you do when you get home from work/school? So I don't go to school, but I have to go to work. And the first thing I do when I get home from work is check my messages. Okay, so let me back up a little bit. I actually stop at a park on the way home from work, usually. Usually there's a little park across the street from an ice cream shop here in Via Vista that I'll stop at. And I'll get out my computer. I like to take that with me and my phone, and I'll check my emails, reply to anything if I need to, check my phone, my messages, my missed calls, my voicemails, and text people who I need to, call people who I need to. And I'll do all that communication stuff and before I get home. And that way I can be focused and not distracted for my wife when I get home. So that's something I guess I technically do that before I get home. And when I get home, oh yeah, and I take off my shoes before I go in the door and go in, say hi to Natalie. Before I go home, I like to kind of think ahead of time and just think about how am I gonna how's the rest of excuse me how's the rest of the day gonna go? Like how do I envision a successful evening? So I'll think about that in my mind, and then I'll try to play that through the best I can. So start off by asking Natalie about her day, and then I'll have something specific to ask her about usually, and I'll have something specific to tell her about from my day, and then depending on what we have going on that evening, I usually ask her like, well, "Would you like to do this?" or what? Like we'll try to kind of work on a plan for the rest of the evening. We might have dinner right then. Depends. It depends. So yeah, there you go. That's what I usually do. It's not as set, but that schedule right when I get off work, before I actually walk into the door, that's something that I do try to hold to every day. So there you go. So next question.